the possibility of their separation, I think it's important to keep in mind that these girls were born 16 years ago. And at that time, there weren't as many surgical interventions as we see today on television. With more surgeries being performed with other conjoined twins, you kind of wonder if we made the right decision. Each to his own, of course, but our girls are completely different. They don't have all the body parts that need to be separated, and they certainly don't have any problems being together. Not that they haven't had any. Brittany had pneumonia once when she was younger. Abby was getting the antibiotics, it was burning her hand. Abby had the better IV spots, so Abby got the pokes and the burning IVs every 6 hours. And that was one time when she said, I wish we were separated. In the case of Abby and Brittany, the risks of separation outweigh the benefits when I think of what separating would have been for them. You know, it's pretty much had they survived, would have had to have another half a body somehow put back on them artificially. So I'm really happy in what we've decided for our girls. As the girls get older, the days of their parents making decisions for them is coming to an end. Would they choose separation for themselves? We never wish we were separated, because that way we wouldn't get people. We wouldn't have been able to do that and run, and we would build to sports and stuff like that. And we don't know many other ways. So it would seem that separation would be the key to Abby and Brittany's gaining individuality. But for them, separation would destroy that their identity is being conjoined. They simultaneously see themselves as separate and together. Girls is going to be a hard concept for us to embrace, because these two girls have always grown up together. So their individuality, while they're considered separate people, is always interlinked and intertwined. So it may not be a concept that we can understand. While I'm trying to create individuality, additionally, I'm attempting to understand how they function as a cohesive one. Music. Despite having shared every moment and experience since birth, Abby and Brittany have grown apart and developed distinct personalities and desires. For example, Abby has an ugly coffee table and is very feisty, and she always likes to be in charge of the entire household. She also has a boss named Cody who tells her not to post things on the internet. Finally, Morgan is a boss who constantly tells me how to do things. The music begins at 7. She tends to be the most frugal of us when we shop. I was going to recommend something, but it costs $34. It's an idiotic t-shirt. Brittany is laid back and easy to chat to, but it's becoming clear that she has a mind of her own and occasionally takes charge. Are you telling them what I told you to tell them? That there's no problem. See you later now. And I always tell her, oh, Brittany, you discovered you've got vocal cords and you can yell at me now. I mean, no, I'm not wearing those. So Brittany is almost like the firecracker of the two right now. Can I dye my hair? And music. Is the first one to snap at me if I've said something that they don't like. You don't need sunglasses. No, Penny is the goofy one. She's funny, and she doesn't take a lot of things seriously. As a close friend, Christy has also had firsthand experience with their driving skills when they were first starting out. Just like anybody else, we put the brakes on real fast, just whoa. When they first started to drive, it was kind of scary because they would hit the brakes and go too slow and then go too fast and then do so. Hold on, the pressure is on, because tomorrow Abby and Brittany turn 16, and first thing in the morning, they head to the DMV for the driving portion of their licensing test. But the bad news is 2 tests means 2 chances to fail. While it's just a typical weekday morning to everyone else, in this small Minnesota farm town, it's a big day in the Hensel home. Abby and Brittany turned 16, and there's one thing they want more than anything else today: their driver's licenses. 16th birthday. When we went to get our driver's license on my 16th birthday, we weren't sure what to expect from them. We thought they might make him take 1 test, but we didn't know if they would make him take 2 tests, because he was the first conjoined twins ever to apply for a driver's license in the